All right, guys, it's good to see you guys on a nice little Friday morning. It is Friday morning for me, and therefore time for the new Limbus company trailer to drop. Today, Don Quixote, the manager of Manchaland. Oh, so freaking sick. I've been excited for this like all week, ever since they dropped the stuff about it in the anniversary live stream. And we saw some like close-ups and some previews. It looks all fantastic. So I've been waiting for this to drop very excitedly, and today's the day. Today's the day we get to see her bad guy form, the season 5, the Canto 7 ending evil version of her, but like in a different way, right? Because whereas like we have Wild Hunt Heath and we have Peckett Captain, it's not that they're taking the role of a bad guy per se. It is like this is just her still, but like if she didn't find Limbus, basically, right? Let me see. I'm gonna watch it and then one way through, and then the second time, the second pass will go and pause it. So the first time was without pausing, second time was with pausing. Here we go. Oh, I love the little oh, dude, she looks so good with the animated on the first animated page with the eyes. Okay, there's her stab, Hard Blood Arts variant, Hard Blood Arts. I'm excited to see like which one. Always, of course, the dive is gonna make it, right? I don't remember the name of this one exactly, but the dive is very iconic. Okay, there's her Armadura. Sorry, I said I wouldn't pause. There's her stacking mechanism. Seems like kind of like a guard. That might be the guard. Okay. Oh, okay. Here's what they were talking about with the variant skills, right? Because they did say that they were gonna have like extra different versions of the skills if you had the other party members. So that's the Dulcinea Umbrella version as well. And this is her S3. Oh, the empowered S3, right? Wow, that line delivery. Wow, the line delivery. A little bit peak in the mic though. Wow, dude, this is gonna look so sexy as a home screen chat. Like, can you like? I love the Heath one where he like slashes the screen and then it appears. This is gonna look so freaking good, dude. Oh my god. Okay, let's watch it again. This time with pausing to see all the details and stuff. There we go. And like reading the quotes, obviously. Okay, dude, I love the way this like the page flips and stuff. It's like reading through the saga of Don Quixote, you know, kind of like that. Very like obviously like Marvel-esque, but I love the way this is stylized here. I don't suppose locking the castle. I don't suppose locking the castle gates will do aught to deter the knight from maliciously locking. Okay, so this is like so this is like a quote from before she gets picked up, where she's still in the castle and she's still kind of like not really trusting of Bari in how she relates to the castle and the dude. So this is like it's divergent, unlike the other ones where like Wild Hunt Heath is like him from a different universe and Peckett Captain is Ishmael as Ahab. This is Sancho, basically. This is just our sinner. Like she's an evil version, but like the bad guy version, but this is just our sinner that we have. Like in universe, this is still Don Quixote. Like there's a part of Don Quixote that is this, or that was this, like a long time ago. So there's not even like an alternate version. Like in the mirror, kind of, but it's like an it's like a adjacent reality, I should say. So it's very, very cool to see. Father will command us to let the knight in, with that familiar twinkle in his eyes, and I love the way this looks, guys, with the eye glint. And then this like little porch that she has, super sick. Okay. This hour alone has become a cause for headache. So this is referring to the fights that they had, and like, so she doesn't have Bari's Hard Blood Arts or like the Bari variants, because like in the fight against Sancho, who learned against the fighting of Don Quixote, father, as well as Bari. In our fight in Canto 7, she learns off of those techniques and uses both people's moves. So I'm guessing this is kind of like during the fact before she picks up on Bari's skill set and like travels with Bari as well. This is before all that, so she doesn't actually have Bari's moves. This is all Don Quixote Hard Blood Arts. And like variants and whatever. So that's the S3. This like stab into the dive. It seemed like a weaker version of the other one, so this is probably like the early version. You probably expect it to get stronger as she increases in Armadura, which is her passive that she had in the boss fight as well, which is like stacking blood. So all the blood fiends have like a stacking mechanic that's like level 1 to 3. Armadura is Sancho's, and so we'll probably see Armadura reappearing for her skills as well. Seems to be kind of like a clashable counter maybe. She applies like the blood wreath around her. Oh, it's so sick. I love her lance, dude. Her like little spiral lance. That is the drill that will pierce the heavens. Okay. And then this is the variant of the first skill that uses the priest's whip, like the little flagellant whip, to do like a big arc damage, reminiscent of Unforgivable Sin. This is the scissoring version. I think called Scission, I believe is the skill name, version of the Barber's S2, something like that. Okay, fantastic. And then this is the umbrella version. Kind of almost like the parade AoE or whatever, but you know. Okay. And then this, I think this is, oh dude, I didn't even realize before when I watched the first time, but she lets her hair run a little wild, doesn't she? Or maybe that's just the way it is. Let me see. Maybe I'm wrong. But she seemed like a lot more like, yeah, she seems like a, let me see. Okay, this is, okay, it is the same, but she looked a little different in this version, like a lot more wild looking in the S3 version or the full stacked version. Okay. Oh, the umbrella looks so sick. I love the way this looks. And then this is like, it has extra layers of animation. Okay, what does she say? She was talking the whole time. She's talking the whole time. I wasn't paying attention. Here we go. She says, coexistence is no more. Let the hour of the banquet commence. Okay, so this is her, like, following in Don Quixote's wishes to, instead of leaving, you know, she becomes the manager of Manchaland. So, like, in this universe, if, like, Dante and the sinners may have found her, like, already here, and they would have just had to fight her from the start. Slaughter them, kill every human you see, bathe in their blood and break the jeeves of your repressed emotions. So this is like liberating Manchaland, actually. Because this actually goes against Manchaland's like policies, right? Because Manchaland's policies is to coexist peacefully with humans. But she's like liberated this place now. We shall then return to the stake that has impaled the heart, mantled in the stench of blood, and declare with our voices bridled no more. This is them standing off against Father, right? Oh. I love the way her cloak looks too. Super, super sick. Yeah, okay. And then it seems like she gives it to her allies as well. Or maybe that's, yeah, she gives it this like thing. I don't actually remember this happening to all the Blood Fiends. Maybe I'm just wrong. Like not paying attention, like readers. No one's reading. Where was your concern for our suffering? Yeah, so this is a path where she suffered with the rest of the Blood Fiends, right? After Don Quixote father, like locked everyone out, and then they had to starve out there in Hemo bars. Like she was one of the people that starved out there in Hemo bars, and so she also has the vengeful vendetta against, you know, his dreams in a lot of ways. Why was the burden of sacrifice always ours? Yeah, she's very vengeful in this version. And it's raining blood, just like in the one cutscene. After all, the onus always fell on me to provide for what you abandoned. Yeah, this is like the very vindictive version of her. Wow, dude, what a trailer. Okay, well, I'm very excited for in the next few days to see her skills. Probably gonna be a lot of Don Quixote Hard Blood Hearts. You know, not so much of the variants as well, not so much of her own, like, I kind of would like to see her boxing style. She has like a very fisticuffs boxing style at the very beginning of the fight. I would like to see maybe like, although like I guess it is a little too close to Wild Hunt to be like, oh yeah, she has an install where she pulls out the spear, but I would like to see a move or like some stuff related to that as well, because I think that makes the Sancho unique, right? Is her like fisticuff style. Although she does have another one, which is like the middle little sister, which also is like a punching style. So I guess like not to have so much overlap with animations and stuff like that. She also has, so she should go with more of the spear, obviously, right? And dude, like overall, like the lore is deep. I think it like really sings well to the canto, and like her kind of her feelings for the canto. Overall, like super great. Like basically everything I wanted from this kind of ID. Plus, like the install with all the extra variants with all the other blood fiends is a cool touch, since you can run them all together. I hope that she makes this version of Altis like the premier version, because as of right now, the barber version of Altis is still in contention with the 2-star ID, the ring Altis, because the ring Altis has a really great count application, and she doesn't really have that, but she does crazy damage, right? So if this Don Quixote can solve some of the alleviate the count issues, or like really buff up, like have some big advantages for using Scission, sorry, fucking stumbling with my words here, then I would love to see it, to make her like really like the staple for the team, right? So you'd be like, why would I not run these 4 together, plus like Ring, Yisong, and maybe like one other flex. But overall, like, I think this is a really great idea, and I mean, I can't wait to pull for this. I mean, obviously, it's gonna be hard. I think is this gonna be the one where they say like you have to wait a week to get her? I think before buying her in the dispensary, I believe, which is gonna suck, because I probably will wait, just because I don't want to spend right before Walpurgis night, because of the Full Stop Office coming out. Probably some, stuff for Heathcliff, and maybe I think Honglu was part of it too. So Rupture support. So I'm probably don't want to miss out on that as well. So I'm probably gonna have to skip the banner and just buy her in the shop. But overall, very excited. Hopefully you are as well. Leave me your comments down below what you think. If I had some questions as well. So if you know the answer to those, you can answer them down below. Love to hear your thoughts. All right, peace. Late.